All right, awesome. We are back recording another on-demand free adult martial art, functional martial art and calisthenic fitness class for you guys for our adult program here at ironmartialartsonline.com and our new YouTube channel. You can check that out at Building Body, Mind, Soul. And we are happy to have new folks logging in and subscribing, and even from other parts of the world. We are really focusing on an international effort, as we have a sister group that actually does humanitarian work, and that is seen at communicationplatform.org. Again, that's communicationplatform.org. All free martial art mentorship material that you can use right in secondary schools for middle schools and high schools and secondary schools around the world, focusing on anti-bully, anti-drug, anti-violence for schools with problems with bullying or just general violence or drugs. It's a really great program. It talks openly about really important things, teacher-led discussions using your phys ed teachers for gym class in phys ed, and they can go ahead, and health teachers use it as well. And it's really good way to connect youth during the school day, their own curriculum. They get credit for all our stuff. They can put their name on it, and it's all free. So please check that out for your local school districts as more and more people download it and use it. We've had people use it in the United States and now even some schools around the world, which is awesome. So again, that's communicationplatform.org. Thank you for spreading that. All free, all good, important stuff. Because it's about the youth, right? We don't think about like children and youth all the way down to early childhood education, but then, you know, the world's going to, destroy itself. So let's focus on them. All right, excuse me. So let's go ahead. Today, good workout, is functional. I think it's important to go ahead and pair your workout and start thinking about, we have this martial art tree of life for children we do, but it's really not just for kids. We teach it as like the roots are like, you are the tree in life. You want to be a big, strong tree. So you use the roots, and that's in part of our, all of our program work that we give out to schools, but also it's for adults too, because all the stuff on the tree, the stuff that, comes out, that, branches out and blossoms, having peace in your own life, and depending on where you live in the world, in your community, actual physical peace, free of violence, evolving your career, reaching true potential, sharing wisdom with others, having purpose and meaning. I would add, even more important than purpose, meaning to what you do, raising a family, helping yourself in a way that helps the world. And raising your family could be like, you could be like a mentor, big brother, big sister, mother, father figure to kids in the community. So not even your own actual family. All right, so that stuff is all important. What I would say today is focusing on, part of it is clarity of mind, when you just, approach all these things. One of the things I would focus on today is the idea of removing either negative thoughts, having, either self-doubt or just destructive. People have a lot of self-destructive thoughts, and these bothersome thoughts that can get into your brain. I've had this. Everybody gets it at some point. Some people have it more and persist longer than others. But I think what sounds silly or simple, but has been a really effective thing, is the idea that, every time when you're training, that you're breathing that thought out. So whatever it is, say it's an issue about like body image, body shape, body size, and it's something you struggle with, for example. So one thing I have students do is, all of that doubt or anxiety that you get about that thing, that every time you press, right? Every time you strike, every time you breathe out, that you're breathing that out, right? You're breathing that negativity out. It might sound silly or oversimplified, but at the end of a 20-minute workout, if you really are present, you have presence in that, and you do it, actually is quite profound, is really cool. And it's helped a lot of people, both students, like children to teen, adolescents, and adults, like across the board. So that's what I would focus on today. Do the training with me, and then also find a couple of those bothersome thoughts that, that everybody has them. You just have to take a moment to reflect on it, and then go ahead, and every time you're fighting, every time you strike, every time you do a lift or something or a move, you just breathe that out, and that's the intent. So without further ado, we'll go for 20. You'll see I'm a fan of 20. Why? because while you do like sets, high intensity and all that, but remember, the biggest threat in the world, cardiovascular disease. Yes, no matter what you're worried about in life getting you, I promise you, the number one things are gonna be like stroke, heart attack, blood clots, like cardiovascular stuff. This is at the tippity top of the risk list. So heart is number one, right? 20 minutes cardio, of course, always be cleared by your doctor, your physician, primary care provider, whoever, to be able to do exercise vigorous for 20 minutes. All right, let's start. Jump right in here. And we're gonna start with, if you have something you can stand on, go ahead, stand on either if you have a box or if it's outside, just like a large rock. I'm gonna use one of these balance balls here. So I can balance. All right, we're gonna just start. If you have even two books in your hands, you can just start with books. Just get in a crouched position. Remember any of those negative thoughts, you're just breathing it out, breathing it out. So breathing in that confidence, breathing out whatever that negative thought is. Keep the arms out. Circle for the wrist. Keep it strong. Keep going. Circle. You can have books in your hands. You can have, you can even just do it with nothing in your hands and just work on the balance. All right, from here, you're gonna need any kind of a weight, anything. If you have a work backpack, a briefcase, you can pause the video, go ahead, lift it up, get something that can be simulated for weight. And go ahead and start duck walks. Switch sides. Enough of that. Jump cross, 1 foot forward, right, chin to chest always. High guard, 1, 2, 3, 4 points, facing. Jab cross. You can circle if you want. Remember the pulley system? One comes out, the other comes back like a pulley. Remember your jab will evolve eventually from instead of a, it's gonna be what you're seeing is instead of 1, 2, it's more like 1, it becomes like a finger flick, you know? Kind of like an outward, like that kind of thing. Make sure you turn the waist, squish the bug, all that on the 2. Good. All right, this next one. On your box or your rock outside, whatever you're using to stand on, get your weight. See if we can do this here. You might want to be against a wall. I would advise it, just to brace yourself. This gets tricky. That's okay. Try to find a center. Weight on the knees. And try to balance. Oh boy, feel that. And just try to keep chest up. And hold. Try to balance. Whatever you're standing on. Try to find a point and focus on it. Breathe out any negativity, whatever those bothersome thoughts are. Good. Whew. Okay. All right, from here, take your weight, hoist it up, and we're gonna go ahead carefully, whatever it is, backpack, book bag, briefcase, or dumbbells if you have them. We're gonna hold overhead. We're gonna try to do squat kicks as best we can. All right. Oh boy, do better than me. Down and kick. Try to find your balance. Down, kick, down, kick, down, kick, down, kick, down, kick. Whoa. All right. Okay. Keep moving. One, two knees. So we're just going jab, cross, knee. Remember the intent. Breathing out. Whatever self-doubt, whatever negative thoughts. All right. High guard, hands up always. From here, go ahead, leapfrogs, hands up, and we'll switch sides. One, two knees on the other side. Down, hands up. Can mix it up a little, you can go side to side for a little extra. Breathing out, whatever those negative thoughts are. Hands up. Good job. All right. One, two knees, other side. So right side now. Snap it. here. Back on your ball or large rock outside, whatever you're using. Books in hands, or a couple books. Get on. All right. Here I'm facing you kind of. I'm gonna go ahead. Push, push, right? Like a jab kind of. Keep your knees bent, back up, just up. Above face, above head. Good job. Stay low if you can. If it gets hard, just stand up. Woo. You can alternate sides. Good. Now. Good. Up. Woo. All right. Ha. Okay. Take your book bag or backpack. Try to hold it overhead for duck walks now. All right, so not on the shoulder, but up and over. All right. Whew. All right. Try to keep the pelvis tilted forward to protect the lower back. Do better than me. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead for elbow series. We're gonna go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Jab cross. Simple jab cross. Up and over. Roundhouse. Right. You can add a hook and a rake on the cross. So 1, 2, hook, pull out of the way. Get their hands, their guard out of the way. Come around. It's in the toes. Good form. Aim a little higher, strike high. Always practice high. Breathe out that negative thought, right? Get it out. You are not your worst thoughts. You are not your ugly or self-doubting thoughts. Right? What we are is our actions and our intents. What we do and why we do things. That's what we are. Right? Circles on your ball, rather on your rock, outdoors, whatever you're using. Oops. Keep your balance. All right, this one's a little different. Go ahead. We're gonna work on presses. We're gonna go out to the sides. Stay low, chest up, head up, neck up. Ooh. See, just a couple books or medicine balls. Get heavy. Up higher now. Focus on shoulders. Here, we're gonna go ahead, hold your item, get back on the ball, or out at the rock or whatever, or box you're using, or step. Hold your item up, and we're gonna press, or try. All right. And if it's too hard, just go back on the ground, as I may right now. Nope. Oh boy. Definitely don't want to break the wall. If you can do it, you're better than me. I'm doing it on the ground. Keep going. It is easier with dumbbells, I think. Just as a heads up. If you happen to have a bag at home. It's like, keep going. Breathe out those negative thoughts. These 80-pound bags don't look like a lot, but I swear it adds up. Okay. Out. Back on. Let's go head circles. Hold your books. Hopefully your hands are not too sweaty at this point. Breathe in confidence. Breathe out any negative thoughts. Okay. We are not our worst thoughts. No way. Removing negativity is a big part of the journey. Almost there. Let's just go side to side, leapfrogs. Hands up. You can add a jab if you want. going. Front to back. Almost there. Oh, it's 20 time. Oh, let's sit. Breathe out whatever ugly or negative thoughts you've had or that persist or linger. Right? That's a big part of body, mind, and soul. You're not your worst doubt or worst thought. No way. All right, guys. Excellent. See you next time.